In this video, I will share the 3 best defensive drills you can use after practice in the 2025 season. I promise if you use these, you will instantly see results and dominate on the field. The key is staying consistent and working hard after every practice. Let's get into it. Our first drill is called open field breaks. It'll work on your ability to change direction at high speed and mimic situations far from the cage. All you need is an open field. To start, approach and break down. Come into a back pedal and break your hips open into a run. After a few steps, break your hips again and change direction. Focus on officially changing direction in no more than 2 steps. Notice how it takes you 1 firm step to change directions and go. You want to keep your hips and body facing forwards the entire time like you're covering someone. As soon as you fully turn, you give up any ability of changing direction. You can change up the timing between each change direction, but the key is being efficient. If you have a partner, you can have them dodge in front of you to make it more game realistic. Alley approaches. This is another simple drill that helps you dominate on the field. Set up a cone or landmark in one of the high alleys. This simulates approaching a midi who wants to dodge on you down the alley. For the first progression, approach the cone in a square stance while shading the top side. The key here is to get used to the angle you need to be approaching at. After you approach, come into a back pedal and break down the alley. I want you to focus on keeping a shallow drop step. That means instead of running downhill, you want to run more sideways. That'll let you meet your dodger earlier and make contact. The next progression lets us guard the rollback. Start with the same breakdown and back pedal down the alley. Once you break to one side, plant your foot and change direction to the top side. When you cover the top side, I want you to imagine closing out on your man. For more drills like this, check out the GLE Defensive Blueprint. It's a weekly lacrosse training plan with drills directly from top D1 programs. It is a new in-season program, so you can find the exact drills for your after practice reps. So stop wasting your time with useless drills and follow the exact step-by-step plan to becoming a college lacrosse player. Get the GLE Blueprint at the link in the description. X footwork. Set up a cone under a landmark about 6 or 7 yards behind the cage. This cone will simulate an attackman that you would be guarding. In the first progression of the drill, you're going to come down from above the cage and break down at the cone. Remember to stay at a similar level throughout the entire approach and come in with an upright posture. Once you approach the cone, come into a back pedal and break to one side. The important thing here is to get a feel for how far behind the cage you are. Try and break right at the back of the cage and cut through the crease. This will give you the best angle of the GLE. As you approach goal line extended, flip your hips and close out. The more you do this, the better instinct will be behind the cage and you'll sense how far you are from the goal and goal line extended. The next progression allows you to work on navigating the back of the cage. For this progression, continue with the same approach and back pedal as before. This time though, you'll break your hips to one side of the cage and then cut back to the other. This simulates when your dodger rolls back at X. When you cut back, you'll have to navigate the back of the cage. There's a lot of different variations you can apply to this. First, instead of cutting back just once, you can cut back multiple times and vary how much distance you have between each cutback. The last variation that's one of my favorites is X walkthroughs. Instead of running through the drill, take your time and focus on your steps. Imagine the dodger in front of you and visualize closing out on them. The goal with this obviously isn't to become more athletic, it's to get more comfortable in our stance. It's all about moving through slowly and focusing on every single one of our steps and making them perfect. If you want more drills like this, check out the GLE Blueprint in the description or on screen. It's a weekly lacrosse training plan containing every drill you can think of. All you have to do is follow the drills and watch as you dominate as a player. Get yours now at the link in the description.